Sharkie game here. Today I'll be showing you the Access controller. Now this is made by eDimensional, but designed by Ben Heck. It's a customizable single-handed game controller for PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, and PC. So looking on the box, has a bit of information there about it. So controller rests comfortably on leg or table. Build your own add-ins using the included guide. Put gaming control at your fingertips. 5 interchangeable modules included. Says here, unique modular design. Swap out modules for custom configuration of game controls, enabling play with a single hand. Modules can be placed in any slot and automatically retain their original function. Use one configuration for RPGs, another for FPS games. The choice is yours. Ergonomic curved shape. Access controller rests comfortably on a leg or can be placed on a table or other flat surfaces. It includes a padded palm indent for maximum comfort. 2.4 GHz wireless connectivity. Lets you use the controller with freedom and ease. Wireless dongle connects to your console and is compatible with PS2 and PS3 PC using an included adapter. Controller requires 3 AA batteries included for operation. So that's basically the sum of it. And there's a bit of information here. There's Ben Heck. Just a bit of information from Ben Heck himself. He designed it. I'll have a quick read through this so you know the background of it. Hello there, I'm Benjamin J. Heckerdorn, video game console modder, designer, consultant, and karaoke aficionado. A few years ago, I built some prototype controllers for single-handed use. The response was very positive and a demand much higher than I could accommodate myself. Therefore, I've teamed up once again with eDimensional to bring you this official production model we're calling the Access controller. The unit consists of 6 slots arranged in the arc shape of your hand, into which you can plug 5 different modules. Each module contains a specific function of standard game controller, especially the left analog, right analog, main trigger, shoulder buttons, and directional pad. You can put any module in any slot and it will retain the function, allowing for a myriad of configurations. The Access controller is primarily designed for persons who, because of physical limitations, require something different than a standard gaming controller. However, it is applications beyond this, such as relaxed RPG play, downloadable arcade games, or even the ability to play games while munching on a hot dog. As an additional bonus, I've included a list of all the pinouts present in the slot connections and how to use them. This allows fellow modders to add on functionality to the controller as desired, such as perhaps building a foot pedal trigger for the shoulder buttons or tilt sensors, analog controls. Whatever you use, I hope you find the Access controller to be a great addition to your gaming lifestyle. So that was a bit of an introduction by Ben Heck himself. Gives us a bit of more information about why the controller was designed. So let's go ahead and open the box now. There's also some more images on that side. Just a bit of more information there. Okay, just quickly open the box now. We'll have some tape there, which, as you see, my tape's ready, starting to peel off. Okay, so this is your main unit of the controller. So as you see, Access controller. It's a bit of a square controller. It's shaped so that you can reach all the buttons with one hand. So we have the left analog, your main buttons here, trigger buttons, your right analog, and your D-pad. In the center, you have the home key as well as start and select. Turning the controller over, on the back, you have your battery compartment here, where you put your batteries, and the on and off button to turn the unit on and off. put that down temporary for now. I'll show you what else is in the box, and we'll come back to that. First thing you have is basically, this is the receiver for PlayStation 2. You also have a quick little guide here. Gives you a bit of information about the controller itself. Just a bit of a guide there. And in this box here, I'll actually get it properly. You have the other part of the receiver. Now, how this works is you take the PS2 one, you plug it in, and now you can either use it in PC or PlayStation 3. So that's what the adapter's for. Now, I believe you can also get an adapter that allows this to be used with Xbox 360, but I'm not actually sure where you actually can get that adapter. I haven't really seen it readily for sale. I've heard of it, I've read about it, but I'm not sure exactly where you can actually get it, or if it's an extra cost or something like that. But I do remember reading it needed actually another original, basically a Xbox 360 controller plugged in, and then you somehow take that out and sync it with the other adapter. There was some kind of a workaround to get it to work with 360 anyway. But that's the receiver. Put that. Okay, so what makes this controller so unique is that it's a one-handed controller. Alright, well as it's also configurable. So the main function with this one is if you basically want either relaxed play or something like that, you just want one hand, so you can easily put it on your knee like that, or you can put it on the table. It's got that kind of curve underneath it, so you can easily just sit on top of your knee like that. It's quite comfortably, or you can put it on the table. So either way, whichever you want to play, whatever you decide. It's a one-handed controller, so you have the other hand free to have a drink or something like that. Do whatever you like. Or if you're disabled, if you've only got one arm, or you've only got one use of one arm, then this is also ideal for you. That way you don't have to stop gaming. It's a way to play your favorite games, especially if a standard controller doesn't work for you anymore. The next good feature about this is it's configurable, and how it does that is it's got these little modules in here. Now how they work is they actually pull out. So that's a blank one there. I'll just go pull these out for now. So they each of them pull out, and they have all these connections and connections inside there, and they interchangeable, and each one will keep its original function. So you can pull all of them out. So there is the controller without any modules installed. And then once you've actually done that, you can configure these any way you like. So if you prefer the analog sticks to one side and the function buttons to the other side, you can put them in there. So you can put them like that. Say you want the trigger buttons closer, you can put them there, and you can put the function buttons there. And you want the D-pad, say there or something like that, then it's all there. So if you prefer opposite, it's there. That way, whatever hand you want to use, you can swap them accordingly. So if you want to use your right hand rather than your left hand, then again you swap them the other way, whatever you prefer. Or if you prefer that way, then you can use it, and then you can hit the trigger buttons. It's quite a really good idea, and all these interchange basically their own things. And there are various guides on the net for actually modifying this to your own needs, to customize it to something different if you would like. Building your own modules, modding it, everything like that. But they're pretty cool, and they're pretty stable, and they go in pretty easily too. I mean, you can just pull them out and they slip in really easily. So you can just keep configuring it any way that you like for any kind of hand use. And the blank one is just for when you basically have that spot. So any way you like it, you can configure it. It really depends on what game as well. Say you're doing RPG or something like that, you can configure it to better suit RPGs, FPS, anything like that. So you can configure it by type of game, by style play. You just want a different controller for that day or something like that, then it's ideal. So it's quite a nice looking controller. One thing I don't like is the finish, because it leaves fingerprints whenever you touch it. It's the type of material, type of black. It kind of leaves fingerprints everywhere, so it looks kind of messy after a while touching it. But other than that, I mean, it looks pretty cool. It's very comfortable, very ergonomic. I like how you can customize it. It's just really cool. And especially, I mean, if you only had use of one hand, then this would be a way to go back and game again. You know, as a standard controller wouldn't be good for you if you only had one hand. This would be ideal. So yeah, if you want a one-handed controller that's very good quality, customizable, everything like that for PC, PlayStation 2 or 3, then this would be the controller you'd be looking at. And like I said, you can get an adapter for 360. I'm just not sure how you go about that. I have seen them around, but not really for sale. And yeah, it's usually just an extended adapter. It's probably nothing different than that. It's sort of like another USB adapter. But yeah, pretty cool controller. So yeah, if you're after a one-handed controller and you've been looking, look no further. This is the one for you. The only thing I found is it is quite expensive. You're looking to pay quite a bit for this. These sell, depending on where you buy it from, anywhere between $80 to $150 to sometimes even up to $200. So that's US dollars. So you're looking at paying quite a cost for it. I got this at a decent price, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, if you something like that, then it's not too much, because you can use this for any game you'd like, and it's very versatile. So you just customize it to whatever hand you want. And yeah, so Ben Heck's done another great job of making this cool device, and I'm sure all those ones that only have one use of one hand, or hell, even those ones gamers that just want to have a relaxed play and have one hand free for food or drink or whatever, then this will be ideal. And the build quality is pretty good too. I mean, it feels solid, and I like that you can actually have it on your knee, because it actually fits really comfortable on your knee as well as on a desk. So yeah, it just fits there nicely, and it's not going to fall off or anything like that. So you can easily, whatever side you want to play on, you can easily do it. But yeah, I think that's about all. That was the Access controller. Please subscribe to my channel. I have some other controller videos up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Sharkie Gamer.